At least 2 people have been killed and 12 injured in a shooting between rival gunmen in Alabama on Saturday, as the city hosted a number of festivities. Police Chief James Graboys said officers responded to reports of a mass shooting around 11:30 p.m. in downtown Montgomery. A 43-year-old woman and a 17-year-old boy were confirmed dead. Of the 14 people wounded, 5 were hospitalized with life-threatening injuries, according to police. This was 2 parties involved that were basically shooting at each other in the middle of a crowd, Graboys told reporters near the scene. He said the shooters did not care about the people around them when they did it. At least 2 of the injured are children. A motive is still under investigation, the police chief said. No one had been arrested as of Sunday afternoon and police have appealed to the public for information. Crowds of people had gathered in the area following the end of the Tuskegee University vs. Morehouse College football game when the incident took place. Several festivities have been hosted in Montgomery over the weekend, including Alabama State University's homecoming football game at Hornet Stadium and the Alabama National Fair ongoing at Garrett Coliseum. Members of the public have been urged to avoid the area, where a police cordon remains in place. Graboys told reporters that officers are already interviewing a number of people in connection with the incident. He described the shooting as a senseless act of violence and vowed to use every resource to bring those responsible to justice. A teenager was one of 2 people killed in a shooting in downtown Montgomery on Saturday night, after rival gunmen shot at each other in a crowded nightlife district. 12 others were injured in the chaotic scene as Alabama's capital city hosted several weekend festivities, including sports events and the state's national festival. Shalonda Williams, 43, and Jeremiah Morris, 17 were identified by police as the 2 people killed in the shooting, while 5 of the wounded were hospitalized with life-threatening injuries, including a child, police said. Officers responded to reports of a shooting at around 11:30 p.m., where police believe one of the shooting victims had been targeted before other armed people nearby reacted by pulling their own weapons. The motive of the shooting is still being investigated, Montgomery Police Chief Jim Graboys said. The shooting happened in downtown Montgomery, Alabama over the weekend. As you can imagine, that could be a very chaotic situation. And every weapon has to be accounted for, and every piece of evidence has to be processed, Graboys said, describing it as a mass shooting. This was 2 parties involved that were basically shooting at each other in the middle of a crowd.